Hello, everybody, and welcome to the next episode of TrexTalk. And today we have with us on air is none other than our own Megan Tan. Welcome, Megan. Okay, so today we actually have a couple of questions to ask you throughout your this real estate journey and career. And of course, these are the few questions I think a lot of our guests that wants to really know, so that how they can probably prevent, or how can they probably engage your service, even the team service to help them to sell one of these property. Okay, so let's kickstart. Okay, so the first question we have for you over here is, what was the hardest property you ever had to sell, and how did you manage to sell it in the end?
Wow, okay. The hardest property I had to sell, right? Because usually we sell property with facilities, right? But there was this property that we were asked to market, right? There were no facilities, zero facilities.
Okay.
No swimming pool, there's no barbecue pit, there's not even a security guard. And the parking lots were all dark and very, very few lots. So this is the most difficult.
So this one is apartment status?
Yeah, it's apartment status.
Small boutique development.
Very small.
Okay.
So and it was also looking very rundown.
Located at where? Very important.
Quite near city lah. The location is not too bad and it's freehold.
Okay.
Only thing is when you even have to open there's no guard, right? So you have to stand there and you press the remote for the visitor to drive through in. Then when the first coming viewing experience is really when they drive down, the car park is quite old and dark. Then when they take the lift up, we meet them at level 1. Wow, you can see a lot of filthy garbage, rubbish, and sometimes can see rats also.
So this one, I suppose you said there's the underground car park.
Yeah, there was a basement car park with very limited lots.
Oh, not bad. They still got underground car park. Because those boutique development, I think situated in Telok Kurau area, usually will be those half shelter, half not shelter kind of parking facilities. But at least yours not bad lah. Still got sheltered car park leh.
Okay, if you say so.
Yeah, but no facilities lah.
Yeah, so the buyers will ask, so where's the swimming pool? No swimming pool. Huh? Then any function room?
I think importantly, all these boutique development that comes with one very expensive things over there. How much is the maintenance fee? If you remember.
I can't remember, but it wasn't cheap either. So that's why they were, no guard, no swimming pool, no gym, no function room, and it costs.
Then I pay the maintenance fee for what? Pay to who?
Exactly.
I think this is a common question. But so how long do you take to market?
We were seeing that this is an issue already. And then we started to think about who will be the target buyer.
Okay.
So we think, okay, the area is near city and it's freehold, and there are only like less than 30 units.
Okay.
So we were targeting more towards the own stay buyers who want cozy environment, very near to the market, and then they don't want something that's too crowded. And plus the price is quite good for city fringe freehold.
Okay.
So we sell it as a penthouse.
Okay.
As a lower level and upper level unit.
How many bedrooms is there?
Total 3 bedrooms.
3 bedrooms.
2 at the bottom, 2 at the first floor.
The master bedroom is on
The
top.
master is on top. So we sell it as a very, very huge master room that is right on top as a penthouse feel.
Okay.
So I think that positioning actually helped to attract the right buyer to come. The buyer who came just don't use facilities.
Oh.
And who wants, I don't like so many neighbors to be around me.
The one more privacy, that kind of a profile.
Yeah.
So how long did you take to sell in the end?
Less than 3 months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, not bad ma. Like that, not the hardest really lah. Less than 3 months leh. Okay, so you managed 3 months, then so you sell to what kind of profile of purchaser you were saying?
Singaporean homestay.
Okay.
Family of 3.
Wow, not bad. Maybe the young kids .
Okay, maybe what I say is harder to sell because we had a lot of viewings.
Okay.
We almost the seller is a homemaker, so she's able to show us quite often. So 1 week we can show quite a number of times. So in a short span of less than 3 months, we had many viewings.
Okay.
But I mean, it take us less than 3 months to sell with so many viewings. So that's why I think it's the hardest because a lot of objections come with no facilities, plus that kind of maintenance fees.
Wow, not bad eh. Less than 3 months for a very hard and difficult property to be sold. So I think if you guys are out there who has difficulty selling, I think you know who to look for okay? Look for Megan. Okay? So next question we have, okay? Question 2. What are some things that homeowners do to their home that actually decrease the property value?
This one, I start thinking about images in my mind. Luckily my sellers don't do such thing. But sometimes when I bring buyers to see houses, I see before that for one of our 3 bedrooms HDB, is a 4-room flat, the owner knocked down all the walls.
Okay. Oh, I've seen before as well.
Right?
Yep.
They knocked down all the walls.
Yep.
It become one standalone studio.
Correct.
So the buyer is that I serve is a family, right? So they want all the walls to be there one. So they cannot visualize.
Yep.
Then they were very stunned. No more walls. And then they say, how does the bedroom look like? And they felt visually they cannot visualize. They cannot visualize how it looks like already.
Correct.
So that's one thing that the whole owner I feel it shouldn't do lah. Another one that I've seen is they have like very colorful walls, like purple color wall, red color wall, or they have very unique design curtains.
Yep.
And their lights also got some animal prints.
Yes.
So this type,
different room got different theme.
yes. These are also not what the buyers will want to offer and interested in.
Yeah. So I think personally for me, I totally agree with what Megan said, because I also seen unit before. In my mind, I have seen this quite some time back. It's a HDB just located very close to our office at Farrer Park. So it's I can't really remember, is it a 3 or 4 room flat? But the moment I could, but then again, because back then, or even up to now, the HDB flats over there, slightly on the newer side one, City Fringe area, the overall layout is on the smaller scale. So that particular owner hack away all the walls. So when you go in from the main door, you can see ultimately everything. Yeah. So it's a bit weird, because most of the people, if they were to depending on the location where they want to buy, probably like for own stay with kids, because it's near to schools and all, they will always need to have that room. Even when we show the floor plan to potential buyers and all, they can't really visualize. Yeah, so that's one thing that I encourage all viewers out there. Try not to knock down every wall. But again, I also understand that sometimes you, as a young new couple, newlywed, you combine the master bedroom with the common room. I think that's fair, but again, that will always decrease the value of the property. And probably another one more unit I want to add on, which I sold before in Punggol. That was listed in the market for about 12 months without any offer. Like what you mentioned just now, every room got its own theme. Yeah. So the moment I went into the unit, I keep laughing. So the owner asked, why you keep laughing? I say, I can't help, because every room I go is all different color. Yeah. So it makes the whole viewing experience for potential prospect become the other way around. They don't feel really good, because you go into a unit, it's so colorful, and then so the I think the experience over there, in fact, it didn't really garner a lot, garner a lot of interest, which is why over the 12 months period, it wasn't sold. But again, after we do up something, for me personally, I do up something, I tell them to paint up the whole entire place to make it white, then it was sold quite fast, because the viewing experience is very different. And usually if you add on different colors into different room, it will make the whole entire place looks darker too. Yeah, so take note, if you are intending to do any selling of your property, try to make the whole house be a bit of a lighter color feel. I think that'll be easier. Okay, moving on to the next third question. What you have over here is, what's the one thing that every homeowner should check before buying a resale unit, but often they forgot to do this?
So most of the homeowner, they buy the houses for own stay, right? So they'll go in very concerned about whether this got leak or not, how's the interior like. So they'll be very focused on the inside of the house. Is it very nice? The layout, does it suit me?
Yep.
Is the kitchen good or not? But they often forgot to look outside of the unit. Like how is the ground like? How is the maintenance of the building okay? How are the common areas like? Because some of the common areas could be very badly managed. And then they should check on the maintenance fees and the sinking fund. Because for old developments which are poorly maintained, the sinking fund could keep increasing. So when the buyers buy, right, then they realize, oh, this sinking fund is so low and the whole building is so badly managed, right? Means next time in future or just in a short time, I will have to top up a lot of money.
Yep.
Yeah, so this is what most of the homeowners forgot.
Because I think a sinking fund maintenance fee needs to have quite a strong capital. So in order for them to refurbish or even repaint the whole entire the whole entire development. Because if don't have, then try to avoid, right? When you say that, yeah. So these are some of the things that I feel that a lot of homeowners should check before purchasing something. Even like example, whatever like you mentioned, whatever external factor you need to also take note. So just example, we can go even into deeper details like does this particular unit has any like afternoon sun or facing towards any like rubbish bin collection center, all this. So I think it's always good to engage Megan to help you in your buying process. Okay. So next question what we have for you over here is, what is the most unrealistic thing a client has ever asked for in a property?
So sometimes clients will say, Megan, I'm looking to buy something. I'm looking for 3 bedrooms. Then I want those bigger size one, minimum 1,500 square feet. Then best is I don't want to be too far from city. I like to go down. So near city, I also want to be near MRT. You know, my family need MRT more. And then I said, okay, that sounds good. I understand. So what kind of price are you looking at? Yeah, now there should be fire sale ma. So my expectation is to buy at about 1.5 billion. Yeah. So you got any fire sale, call me. So these are the kind of surprise that they will give it to me.
Your fire sale also won't be a turn, yeah, fire sale already all gone. So these are some of the most unrealistic clients. Okay, I think overall in general, out in the current market, there's also still a lot of people anticipating that prices will be dropping, right? But we have been in this line for quite a while. We always knows that the cycle, the up and down cycle, it is not easy to predict. But again, if there's unrealistic pricing given to us, of course, we try our best to educate our client, our consumer, to let them know that using our company, the tech, whatever that we have learned, to show it to them. In fact, based on whatever pricing that you have right now, it is definitely won't be able to suit some of your criteria. Am I going to say that? Yeah. So I think yes, we can have all the figures and data to show it to you guys. So to make you guys from unrealistic become realistic. Okay? Yes. So the next question and the last one that I have for you today is, have you ever advised a client not to buy a property and why? Oh, I think this one very important.
So this one I had before and the client was very shocked. Because he say, I actually want to buy this freehold property. What do you think about it? There, after I know I say, what do you want to buy? Because the price is good, and it's freehold. Then I said, if you really want to buy, just go ahead. I don't want to be involved. Then they were, why? You don't want to be involved? I said, yeah, I don't want to be involved.
Why?
Because I already can foresee that buy already sure lose money one.
Okay.
Then I don't want to be involved in a loss-making transaction.
But what if they are so keen into making this purchase and they say, I don't mind even if you lose money?
So I think as an advisor, normally we'll ask them, because happen to be that client, right? I know they are just fixated because it's freehold. And then they will say, oh, it's the price like very cheap for freehold. It's not that far from town. But because it's a very, very small development, right? And the surrounding are better, there are better properties at the surrounding part. So I told them, after I advised them, I told them to look into a leasehold property instead, which has a bigger land size. And the layout is not too bad and near town. So and then I know that they are able to afford higher.
Okay.
So luckily they hit my advice and then they bought that property and they actually made more than 400k profit.
Oh.
Yeah, so
if they were to if they were to back then buy the freehold development, will they be making any money?
I kept back is at the loss making stage one.
At the loss
Yeah.
okay lah. So I think this part very important because sometimes it's usually good to have different opinions and advice from a real estate agent like Megan, because if some of the non-logical thinking is freehold is always the best ma. Correct. So again, different people have different mindset, but just that most of the people needs to be have a more open-minded kind of concept. So for me personally, probably I share one of the case. So I did mention before to one of my clients a couple of years back when viewing a property that is located in Tampines area. So this particular property, when we went in back then, so there's a lot of the feng shui element thing in the house, which when we were viewing the property, it was probably at night about 8:30 or so. So the moment we enter, the whole house seems very, very dark. And you know the yin and yang thing, right? The whole house is very, very yin. And there's a lot of the, Chinese character, they like to put the bishu lah, that kind of thing, right? It's right in the door, right? So every corner of the house that I went in, right, it's always dark one. They don't have like bright lights, like white lights, like what you have now. It's all constantly dark one. So it's a bit eerie lah when I step inside. But then again, after the entire viewing, about 20 minutes, the client still wants to see for so long, 20 minutes. I already inside like 5 minutes, like my whole body like, okay, enough is enough. Okay, I step out first. So after which, we went down, the buyer asked me, what do you think about the unit? I said, cannot lah. So in the end, they still say they like the unit because the 阴气 very 重. Yeah. So in the end, they bought it. But of course, ultimately, not a very good outcome of whatever happened after they bought the unit lah. So sometimes I think it's good to take advice from a third party, because we have seen so many houses before, so we definitely somehow in a way we know that what is right and what is wrong. Correct? You all. Yeah. Okay. No more idea. Oh, so fast, 5 questions. Okay, so yes, thank you, Megan, for coming down for this episode of the TrexTalk. So I think that after hearing so much about hardest property to sell, or even some things that homeowners needs to do to not decrease the price of a property, and what homeowners should be checking, and then some other questions over here that we have for Megan. I think it'd be great that if you guys are looking into your next property purchase or even selling your property, you can always look for Megan. So thank you once again, Megan, for coming down for this week TrexTalk, and we see you guys in the next week.
Thank you.